Hello YouTube. This video I wanted to make pretty much about breast cancer awareness. I'm sure they always do campaigns about breast cancer awareness, but the reason that I'm talking about it myself today is because I feel like that it's about to hit granted, breast cancer awareness, because it's not you, but technically anybody can get breast cancer, even you fellas. Because a friend of mine, that's a guy, he actually had to have surgery on one of his man boobs to get a lump removed from his breast. And every so often, every so many years, he has to go back and get checked to make sure that the lump didn't come back. So they say that the mandatory age to get checked for women is supposed to be age 40. And, what you want to check for, what that is like a mammogram that you go and but, you get checked. Technically, a guy or a girl, you should check your breasts every once a month. Once a month, you should be doing a breast exam. And let me see if I can set this up. And what you want to do is, you lay down, or even in the shower, you can stand up as well. And you put your arm behind your back and you relax, and you take your hand and you just you feel around to make sure that there's no lumps, whether it's in the nipple area or whether it's in the whole breast area. And you want to make sure that you do both sides. Now, this is not a time to be perverted, because anybody can get breast cancer. So you want to make sure that you're being proactive about your health, because once cancer hits you, and you lagging your legs on getting the proper care you need, whether it's natural healing or going to a regular doctor healing, cancer can become very aggressive. And once it get into stage 4, a lot of times ain't no coming back from that. A lot of people has lost their lives because it then got too aggressive to where it just ate their whole body up. Once it gets really super aggressive, all you can do then is just pretty much make the person comfortable until their time comes. So let's look up some more facts to cover this topic so that I can give y'all real facts. So I'm gonna try to cover it for the men and women, because this can be an issue for men and women. This is not something that just us ladies deal with, because cancer can come on anybody's, cancer can form on any part of your body, but breast cancer seems to be the biggest problem that we deal with. And what happens is, a lot of times it starts with getting cysts. Cysts is like a lump, or getting papillomas. Papillomas is like a lump. So a lot of times, a lot of the symptoms can be discharged from the breast. It can be clear discharge. It can be discharged with a bloody fluid. So if all of a sudden, you going about your day, and all of a sudden you look in your bra and you have a leakage there, and darn well you ain't got no babies, there ain't no way that you should be leaking, and you don't have any, you're not breastfeeding, then you might want to go to the doctor and get that looked at. And even for women that is breastfeeding, if your breast is leaking and it's leaking with a not normal color, like for women, it should be clear. It shouldn't be bloody. It shouldn't be yellow. It shouldn't be any other color but clear. So always pay attention to yourself. And like I said, it can be just a fluid leakage of some type of color from your area, your areola, from the nipple. So you always want to try to pay attention to that. So I'm just kind of waiting for this to load up, and then we can look up some statistics. But I give all due respects to all my fallen people that might have fell, meaning like passed away from cancer. Because a lot of times you got to clean up your diet. Even if you do got cancer, you can either lengthen your life a lot more if you change just your diet. Like if you go and really just give up all meat and go straight to like greens, like a lot of greenery, a lot of fruits and vegetables, you can lengthen your life dramatically and might even reverse some of the effects of cancer. They say get chemotherapy, but I heard chemotherapy hurts you more than it helps. But I don't know a lot of facts about that, and I'm not a doctor to really say what you should do, but I don't trust in chemo. The fact that I'm about to read goes as a sign. 1 in 8 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. Breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in women. Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death amongst women. So remember, you want to go and get your mammograms at 40 if you're not having any symptoms. But if you're under 40 and you're having symptoms, go get seen soon as possible. So this is what it looks like. So we have fatty tissues in our breasts, and for some odd reason the fatty tissues mutate into cancer cells, which turns into papillomas or cysts or like a lump form. Breast cancer is a disease in which malignant cancer cells form in the tissues of the breast. Facts about breast cancer in the United States. It's kind of repeating itself. 1 in 8 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. Breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in women. Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death among women. Each year it is estimated that over 252,710 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer, and more than 40,500 will die. Although breast cancer in men is rare, an estimate 2,470 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer, and approximately 460 will die each year. On average, every 2 minutes a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer, and 1 woman will die of breast cancer every 13 minutes. Over 3.3 million breast cancer survivors are alive in the United States today. A global burden. According to the World Health Organization, breast cancer is the most common cancer among women worldwide, claiming the lives of hundreds of thousands of women each year and affecting countries at all levels of modernization. Good news about breast cancer trends. In recent years, perhaps coinciding with the decline in prescriptive hormone replacement therapy after menopause, we have seen a gradual reduction in female breast cancer incident rates among women aged 50 and older. Death rates from breast cancer have been declining since about 1990, in part due to better screening and early detection, increased awareness, and continually improving treatment options. So, a lot of times we can be so bombarded with working, with stress, sometimes lack of not having insurance. A lot of that stuff can take a play in us not getting the proper yearly physical that we should get. But like I said before, they say 40 is the age that you should go and get a mammogram. But if you feel like, say you did your breast exam and you felt that lump, go in there. I don't care if you're 23 and you feel a lump. Go in there and request that, they check you and do a mammogram of some sort. Because early detection is always the key. The earlier you can detect the cancer, the better your chances are at surviving or having that cancer go into remission. So, like I said, you only get one body, and once that body is done, ain't no coming back from death. Once any disease that's a lethal disease have its way with you, and you let it have its way with you, you're not coming back from that. So you have to love yourself enough to fight the fight. And I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy if you're going through this, but it's not impossible to fight the fight. There's so many herbs, there's so many natural things you can do for things like cancer or diabetes or high blood pressure. And like I said before, I was supposed to do the interview with Kareem. His channel is called Cycles for Life or Cycles of Life. And he's a natural herbalist that's actually teaching people how to naturally heal themselves. And I really wish y'all would check his channel out because, like I said before, he talk about things from curing herpes to curing high blood pressure to curing diabetes. Like, I just made my cayenne pepper tincture because of this guy. Shoot, I even he was talking about this thing to test your water out. And I didn't know that they had these things to test your water. And I got mine. I just haven't tried it yet, but I have to calibrate it. So yeah, Kareem, check out his channel, Cycles for Life. You can learn a lot from his channel. I've been following him for some years. And I've learned a lot of things on what I can do to take this or take that. Or even look up some Dr. Sadie's videos because he's actually cured AIDS. So that goes to show that if you put in the footwork and you put in the mindset and you put in the time to do your research and figure out how to naturally cure these things, you know, it's possible to still live through when you catch something or get a disease that they say is lethal, but it's a possibility that you can still survive. So yeah, guys, you know, women, gals, guys, once a month do your breast exam. You know, this breast cancer thing is real, and like I said, if you're having any kind of discharge from your breast that's not normal, go get that checked out soon as possible. The sooner the better. And anybody that's currently going through breast cancer, like I said, do your research. It's not over. Do your research. You know, change your diet, take better herbs, don't stress out. Or, you know, if you're able to, you know, do some slight workouts to build your immune system up. It's not over until the fat lady sings, so don't let the fat lady sing on you. But time is the essence. Let's make better time of it and love our health and bodies. You know, we can do it. So y'all have a lovely day out here. I have to go and get this low. I just thought I'd share that because, like I said, my family member, she's kind of afraid right now, you know, because they saying she has some cysts and they have to do a biopsy to make sure that it's not cancerous. So y'all pray for my family member and pray that she'll be all right, which I'm sure she will, because, you know, God don't make no mistakes. So, all right, y'all.